Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, I would say to thank you for watching my presentation video. It's great to see you all. Okay, I will introduce myself. My name is Daris Hadianto. I am student of postgraduate school in Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. Okay, I will begin my presentation with my title. The title is, Does Reading Comprehension Competency Determine Level of Solving Mathematical Word Problems Competency? This is my title and the big question for my research. Next slide. Okay, I will explain the component of presentations. The component presentation consists of background, method, result and discussions, and finally conclusions. Okay, I will explain my background. There are several aspects in my backgrounds. The first, as we know, most of students in our country has low of literacy and numeracy skill. We can see that the data from PISA and peers. The second, presenting literacy and numeracy in learning at elementary, junior, senior has a wide same way. As we know, the level of school has different characteristics. The visa always takes sample with a random. The visa takes sample from junior high school. Yeah. Competency of student junior high school can improve from elementary school. Why elementary school? Elementary school has different characteristics to way of learning and teaching. And the third, several research about reading and counting with linking cluster of school is still lack. Yeah, why linking cluster of school has different characteristics. Each of cluster school has different characteristics from level of students IQ, level of economy student, and facilities of school. These factors give impact to the way of teaching and learning students. And the way to teach literacy and numeracy has different way. As we know, the visa always use the text in questions. We can call mathematical word problems. Mathematical word problems in elementary school can with partial way. So, how to teach? And finally, based on my background, I make 3 questions in my research paper. How is correlate between mathematical word problems, ability to solve mathematical word problems, and reading comprehensions? How is the characteristic in each of school and how to teach? Okay, next, the method. I use correlational method with the aim of seeing the correlation between comprehension ability, reading comprehension ability, and ability to solve mathematical problems. I take 300 students for my participants in my research paper. I take these participants from 3 of cluster school. Namely, 4 is level is C, good, B, and very good, A. And we can call a cluster of school is accreditations. Yeah, school in our country has different characteristics. And we can call this we can call this with accreditations. And I use the instrument to set up tests. The first, namely the ability to read math with problems, and the second is numeracy test. I use correlations value from Pearson's, and we can see We can see the value of coefficient from fusions and the strength of relationship uh, 0.00, no connection until relationship is near perfect. Figure 0.90. And the next, okay, I will explain the result and discussions. I make the table, so reading competency, counting competency, correlation value from the various school categories C, B, E. And we can see the means looks normal. School category E is bigger from school category C, and reading competency and counting competencies is same. It looks like normal. School category E means is bigger school category C, but in contrast in correlation value. And we can see school category E is smaller from school category C. Why? Okay, I will explain in discussions part. Okay, that is the graph from three of cluster school. The first, school category C. Red line is counting score, blue line is reading score. And we can see red line and blue line is parallel. What is the mean? The mean is reading and counting is always parallel and has correlations, positive correlations. Yeah, the mean has positive correlations, and the value is 0.76. And school category B, the graph is the same. Counting score is red line, reading score, and is a blue line. And the value is 0.79. Two of cluster school C and B is category very strong. Is very strong. We can see the value of correlation Pearson's. This value is categories very strong. And the last category is A, school category A. School category A is better than average value of the ability to read mathematics text, but the correlation rate is not very strong. It's not same. 0.45 is not that is not same with school category B and C has have a very strong relationship. Why? Okay, I will explain in discussions. From these three data, the researcher can conclude that reading and numeracy competency does have a positive correlations. Yeah, three of cluster schools have positive correlations. And the second, the student who have good ability to understanding reading or text on mathematical problems will master more ways of solving mathematical problems compared to students who are less able to understand text. We can see the line. The line is lower and the red line is lower and the blue line is lower. And the red line is higher, the blue line is higher. That means is positive correlations. So the third is learning to read and learn mathematics in the lower class. The lower class I mean is elementary school must be done integratively, not separatingly. School with cluster A, there is a significant relationship, but not too strong, in contrast with school cluster B and C. Why? Okay, I will explain. In school cluster with cluster E, there is a significant relationship between reading and counting skills. This indicates that the better competency in reading and calculating, the correlation ability of the two competency is not too strong because the ability of student in the two competency is evenly distributed. In contrast, to students who are in the lower cluster school B and C, the ability to read and count is not evenly distributed. So their ability to solve mathematical word problems is very dependent on reading competency. Okay, from that explain, we can understand why in school category E is not very strong and school category B and C is very strong relationship. And we can, and the conclusion is literacy and numeracy competencies are two competencies that have a strong relationship. Students can solve basic mathematical problems based on mathematical word problems, verbal and narrative, if students have good reading comprehension competencies. Thus, reading competency will be the main foundations in the construction of education and teaching in schools. And the second, learning to read and learn mathematics in the lower class. I mean, the lower class is elementary school, must be done integratively, not disaggregated. Separation of self-discipline can be done in secondary school or the next level, not in elementary school, because elementary school has different characteristics with junior and senior high school. Okay, that is my presentations. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching my presentation video. Thank you.